Recognized as the classic work on saving, financial planning, and personal wealth, The Richest Man in Babylon is a masterful book containing teachings for achieving financial success. Through entertaining stories about shepherds, merchants, and workers in ancient Babylon, author George Samuel Clayson imparts concrete advice on creating, increasing, and maintaining wealth. In this video, I will present the 13 most valuable pieces of advice from the book. To begin the journey of wealth creation, possibly the most useful advice for you is number 10. Stay tuned to find out what it is. Number 1. Pay yourself first. One of the most common mistakes people make is working solely to pay monthly bills or debts to third parties. The book advises us that upon receiving payment, the first thing to do is to set aside a portion for ourselves. If we are the ones putting in the effort to earn money, logic dictates that we should reap the benefits of our hard work and dedication. Not all money should be allocated for expenses, a portion belongs to us. As the text explains, I found the road to wealth when I decided that a part of all I earned was mine to keep. Do not let expenses deprive you of the privilege of enjoying your well-deserved reward. Number 2. Save at least 10% of your money. Once you understand the importance of paying yourself first, you will move on to creating savings from the earnings of your labor. The amount saved should be at least 10% of your total income. If you earn $1,000 a month, for example, you should save a minimum of $100. Saving is a fundamental part of wealth accumulation, and you must make it your ally. The book states, out of every 10 coins thou earnest, save 1 for investments to ensure a future income. For every purpose which I desire to achieve, there is a part of my earnings which I set aside. In short, a part of what you earn is yours to keep. It should be no less than 1/10, regardless of the amount you earn, although it can be much more when you can afford it. Number 3. Invest your savings. For your savings to bear fruit, they must be backed by an investment method. Therefore, once you establish a good saving routine, boldly seek an effective method to multiply your money. While savings initiate wealth growth, it is investment that ensures it can expand to higher levels. The book mentions, make thy gold multiply, guard and protect it from loss by investing only where thy principal is safe, where it may be reclaimed if desirable, and where thou wilt not fail to collect a fair rental. In other words, save for a while and, when the opportunity arises, use an investment method that generates returns. Once this happens, do not spend the investment gains. Instead, look for a method to multiply them again. Avoid at all costs being swayed by initial gains. As the book explains, I, your slave, being myself a prisoner of my own making, have, with my own eyes, seen my earnings disappear down the throat of the gaming tables. Therefore, the formula would be composed as follows: savings plus investment of savings plus investment of returns. This is how you can have money to enjoy as you please. Number 4. Seek advice from wise men. When it comes to investing, it is necessary to seek advice from people knowledgeable in the field. We cannot profit from something in which we lack knowledge. Therefore, if we seek advice correctly, our investments will have a greater chance of success. In the words of the writer, gold laboreth diligently and contentedly for the wise owner who finds for it profitable employment, multiplying even as the flocks of the field. That is, the intelligent person is one who invests their treasures by seeking advice from experts in the art of managing money correctly. Look around you. Who are the people with good results in managing their money? Ask them for advice. The text simplifies it as, it costs nothing to ask wise advice from a good friend. Number 5. Do not listen to the proposals of inexperienced people. Consistent with the previous point, you must avoid at all costs receiving advice from people who do not know about money. Even if their intentions are good, if you know they are not knowledgeable in the matter, be prudent when making decisions with your money. This is one of the strongest statements in the book. If you would know the value of money, go and try to borrow some, for the only way to realize the value of a thing is to try to borrow it. Therefore, it is crucial that you carefully study your consumption habits. If you analyze them closely, you will realize that most of the needs you consider basic can be reduced or eliminated. Make it your motto to appreciate the full value of every coin you spend. Number 6. Do not associate with usurers. When you have money, it is very likely that you will attract malicious people who want to take advantage of your good money management. Since the ability to save of such people is scarce, they seek to find influential individuals to persuade them into business with the money they have worked so hard to accumulate. The book points out that this is one of the worst practices one can commit because it increases the chances of ruin. Guard thy treasures from loss by investing only where thy principal is safe, where it may be reclaimed if desirable, and where thou wilt not fail to collect a fair rental. Investing your heritage with the greatest prudence to avoid losing it. The interests of usurers are irresistible sirens that lure the imprudent towards the rocks of ruin and remorse. Number 7. Secure your money. The best way to protect your savings is by insuring them against losses. One way to do this is by depositing them in trusted entities, such as a bank. You can create a savings account and then seek access to AAA-rated investment methods. This way, you will have the certainty of keeping your money safe while gaining sufficient knowledge to access more profitable investment proposals. With this, you will prevent your money from being lost due to theft or fraud, and you will not let inflation devalue what you have accumulated. Once you are clear on new ways to invest, you can review the insurance available in the market to protect yourself against major calamities. Guard thy treasures from loss by investing only where thy principal is safe, where it may be reclaimed if desirable, and where thou wilt not fail to collect a fair rental. Number 8. Buy a house. The book points out that owning a house is essential for increasing financial success every day. In fact, it is suggested that this be one of the first investments made because having your own home provides greater tranquility in managing money. Additionally, it improves family relationships, and you avoid having to pay monthly rent. In some cases, paying rent involves constantly changing houses for various reasons. Lack of stability incurs constant expenses that do not allow prosperity with saved money. Also, dealing with homeowners can sometimes lead to arguments or discomfort. Therefore, investing in your own home benefits many aspects of your life, making it a vital investment for the creation of prosperous and abundant wealth. The man who owns his own house is blessed. That's how the author presents it. Number 9. Ensure an income for the future. Once you buy your own home, you can continue the strategy with more properties. Real estate is one of the preferred investment methods for the wealthy because it provides the opportunity to grow money through market appreciation. Also, having multiple houses allows you to have rental income flowing in your favor. This is necessary, especially for our old age. Strength and vitality decrease throughout life, and that's why we need strategies to keep making money when the years pass and when we no longer have the same vigor to work. The book presents it this way: ensure an income for the future. Look at the elderly and forget not that you will be one of them. Nowadays, you can also access strategies such as a pension or compound interest. With these, you will not enjoy the money in the present, but it can accumulate for the years to come. Number 10. Create a budget. A budget is the best way to organize your money. With it, you can establish the necessary order to understand how it is circulating from when you earn it to when you spend it. According to the lines of the text, a budget is a roadmap that tells you where your money is going. Without it, you may be lost in a maze of overspending and debt. Having this financial tool, you will be able to control your expenses, understand how you use money, plan intelligently for the future, and make better decisions with your finances. Number 11. Control your expenses. A common problem in people's finances is wanting to live beyond their means. This happens due to a lack of control and by nurturing the irrational desire to spend like a rich person when you are still poor. The book instructs us on this practice. Do not confuse your necessary expenses with your desires. Desires spring freely in the spirit of man whenever there is a possibility of satisfying them, just as weeds spring up in a field when the farmer leaves them space. Desires are many, but those that can be satisfied are few. For this reason, it is crucial that you carefully study your consumption habits. If you analyze them closely, you will realize that most of the needs you consider basic can be reduced or eliminated. Make it your motto to appreciate the full value of every coin you spend. Number 12. Pay all your debts. Debts can become chains that prevent us from achieving financial freedom. It is essential to reduce or eliminate their use if they are not used as a means of investment. In the words of the book, debts turn us into slaves. Paying them is necessary to have the soul of a free man. Number 13, do not gamble your money. Gambling is a surefire way for money to slip through our fingers. Progress cannot be made by being a habitual gambler. The business of lotteries and games of chance primarily benefits casino owners, as the losses of gamblers are almost guaranteed. As the book states, the game is designed for the owner to profit, and the chances of players are uncertain. And there you have it, friends. The lessons from the book The Richest Man in Babylon are timeless jewels that illuminate our financial path. From paying our debts to avoiding the temptations of gambling, each piece of advice is a compass guiding us towards prosperity. Remember, true wealth is not only measured in coins, but in freedom and financial security. So, take control of your economic destiny, apply these principles, and make every penny count. If you found these tips helpful or have your own nuggets of financial wisdom, share them in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe for more valuable content, and, of course, see you in the next video as we continue to build a path to financial prosperity. Until next time, Rocket Moneybag.